There's the access hatch I have open. I took out the forward bin so I can climb inside. So here's the steering, you know, I'm right here. There's a hatch directly beneath where the little cubby is when you're riding. But I'm trying to get access through this back hatch. Yeah, in here is the cable. Probably can't see it, I don't have the flashlight turned on. But I've been able to follow the cable back to where it holds, you know, the cable links back, goes onto the starboard side, and then goes along the starboard side of the hull back to the very back of the jet ski. There's a metal clamp that actually holds it in place, right, because you need a stopping point near the front, near the back. The clamp in the front appears to be held on by a plastic clip. I can take my hand and walk it back to the plastic clip. I'm gonna see if I can get something and just take it out that way. If so, I think I might be able to thread the cable in through the existing cable and use it as a feed to get it in there. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, so I've taken off the side pieces. Their starboard port side is hanging over there on the wave runner. And unbolted the base column. The reason is that enables me to lift this up a bit so I can get access to this port here, and then you can go and you can see the cable. Now it's got a little plastic thing holding it. I'm gonna try to pry that out from this direction. Once I get that, it should loosen that front so I can slide a new one. Okay, both side covers are off. I disconnected the reverse cable. I've taken the center pod and I've turned it to expose the central hatch. The central hatch, then you can see inside, there is the cable, and that's the attachment point. And then you have that black connection, that black plastic connector that I'm just about ready to pry off now. It takes some finagling to get it off there, I'll tell you. But once that's removed, I should be able to feed out the cable. Okay, so this is the connector that was around the cable. You can see that it's it's got like a clip-on type of look on it. And then it's flat on one side. The flat side, of course, goes against the brace of the cable holder. And so you pull it, this one was placed, so you pull it down to pop it off. Took some prying. There you go. This is off. That now means that inside here, the cable, you can see it's now exposed. We should be able to wiggle it. Yep. Wiggling it will make it so we can push it to the side and then pull it off. It's set. Yep. Okay, now I did the front first, so now I'm gonna disconnect the back. Okay, so here we are at the back of the jet ski. This is where the steering is. This nozzle steers things back and forth, and the connecting point for the steering is right here. So we'll need to disconnect this bolt, and then you'll see this is the cable. If you follow the cable back, if it would focus, you see that nut back there? That's the nut we have to get off in order to remove the cable. Now, I've done this already on the reverse bucket, you know, the reverse forward selector, and I have a special tool, and so long as it fits back there, it's gonna make all the difference. It's really long to reach back to that nut and then undo it. So first we'll take care of the front bolt, and then we'll get that rear nut back there taken care of. Okay, so this is the steering now with it disconnected. Okay, so this is the special tool I was telling you about that we're going to use to access that bolt back there. To give you an idea of how long it is, I don't know, like 1.5 feet. This is a breaker bar beside it. It's pretty good sized. What they've done, and I got this from SBT, which just for making this tool alone, I would recommend them. It's just great. I'm going to take the breaker bar, attach it to this end. That's the socket. Just so you know the socket size you would need. It's not written on there, sorry. Or I would tell you. But whatever this monster socket is, it's a 27mm on this side. Maybe the same. So we're going to use that to hopefully thread it back there and get to that bolt. That's a pretty big spider. Hopefully he can help keep the hornets off me today. They've been sort of nasty. Tool, you can see how little is sticking out the back of the jet ski right now. So that's why it has to be so long, is so that it has to reach way, 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 way back in there to get that nut. So we're gonna loosen that next. That is no joke, a good spider. He just caught a hornet. He is huge. Yeah, get him. Yeah, they've been bugging me today. I'm glad he got that one, man. So this is the new cable and its package. One of the things you'll note is that there is a white band on one end, and the white band is not on the other end. Anyway, for reference, the white band, it goes to the front of the boat. No band goes to the back. Okay, so threading the cable can sometimes be an issue. So what I'm trying this time is I've got the old cable here and I've duct taped it to the new cable. Also, just to note, there's actually plastic underneath this because I don't want to duct tape directly to where it slides in and out, or else it will, ruin the action of the cable. But I've plasticed over that, and then I'm attaching to this back portion that doesn't have to move. I'm also going to tie a string to this as well, because this may not hold, it may break, and then I want something else to be able to pull on to thread it through. This is to show the orientation of the cable holder. So this being the front of the cable, we've got the smaller portion in the back and the flat side to the starboard, open side to port. So here is the cable being pulled out. These are the washer and nut that's going to fit on that, and then we'll have to take this knuckle off and use this again.